I'm Andrew, aka Quassi from Quassi's Bell Tower.
And I'm your brother Brian, and this is
Point Rock Review.
Puppy Power!
Beer comes from Bell's, and they are in Comstock, Michigan. So this is a cherry stout.
Stout brewed with cherry juice.
7% alcohol by volume. It's brewed with cherry juice, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ruby Black, this stout's signature tartness comes from cherries grown in Michigan's Traverse City region. Warm, dark chocolate notes come together with the cherries in a mysterious dance to create one of the cornerstones of the Bell's stout portfolio.
Okay.
Please do not litter. Shelf life 12 months. It says do not litter on there.
Yeah, I know. I see that. I see that. Yeah, that's it. So let's crack this bad boy open.
Pass it right. Drink it out of sweet cherry wine. I don't get much of a smell.
It smells fermented, whatever it is.
It's
cherry.
definitely,
I think it's cherry.
It's definitely dark, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, let's pour this bad boy in and see what we're dealing with.
Beyond that, I don't really get much of anything.
Ooh, it's dark. Well, maybe it's not really dark. Maybe it's more a little red from the cherry. But it is dark.
Yeah, that is kind of a reddish kind of tinge to it. Okay, now a smell is coming out.
Smells like a stout. Definitely smells like a stout.
Smells like a stout. I'm getting like the scent of that chocolate, but that's kind of part of the whole stout thing.
No, it just smells like straight up stout to me.
Okay.
And I see all that red and I'm like, oh god, it's gonna taste like cherries.
I'm just hoping this doesn't taste like cherry Robitussin.
God, I hope not either. Or I ain't drinking it. Ooh, that's bitter.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's super bitter. Ugh. I feel like I'm drinking a wine.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I can get through this whole beer. Oh, God.
This is definitely very wine heavy.
Yes.
I think that's mostly because of the cherry that they used. It's through and through cherry.
Yeah.
I am getting a little bit of what might be called, I wouldn't call it dark chocolate. Mm-hmm. If anything, it tastes like someone dropped a coffee bean in this and just let that kind of just do its thing. It's a slight taste, it's there, but other than that, it's straight up wine.
Very bitter cherry, that's all I can say. Very bitter cherry taste, that's all I get from this. It's like a cherry, but...
I like cherries. That's one thing that's weird about me. I like cherries. I just don't really like anything that's made with cherries. Mm. It begins to start tasting too artificial, and I just don't like it. If I just have cherries or like chocolate covered cherries, I'm all for that. But cherry Kool-Aid was disgusting as hell to me growing up.
I like cherry Kool-Aid. This beer or this stout is very. The cherry just makes it very bitter, very sour. This is definitely a drink which would be almost like a wine, even though it's a stout. But it would be something you would sip at slowly to get rid of it. I can't see me like taking big gulps of this just to get rid of it because it's just that nasty to me. I don't care for that bitter cherry taste to it.
If you're one of those people that like wine and beer, I think this would be right up your alley.
I understand that they were going for like a chocolate stout with a cherry to give it like a chocolatey cherry taste. Well, you know what? I don't think it did very well. Because the stout's trying to come out, but that cherry just punches it right in the face.
Our next beer for the night is Bell's Winter White Ale. Belgian-inspired wheat ale.
Okay. The alcohol is just 5% by volume.
And one thing I see interesting on here already is it says shelf life 6 months, whereas the last one it says shelf life 12 months.
Interesting.
And they've got the same month of a packaging date.
So that one lasts longer than this one here.
Bell's Winter White Ale is a bright alternative to dark and heavy winter seasonal beers. This stylish and refreshing wheat ale is fermented with Belgian yeast, yielding a mix of clove and fruity aromas without the use of any spices. An ideal beer for embracing winter.
But we don't want to embrace winter. We're hoping it would go away.
I don't want to embrace winter.
Coming and going, but it won't go away completely.
Maybe because it was packaged in November, maybe that was a good thing.
Yeah,
but
that was the thing, yeah.
Now that we've got it towards almost at the end of its run, sorry.
It's got a weird smell to it.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know. Is that like orange rind or something in there? I don't think that's orange rind, though. No.
I have no idea. I've got to pour. I think I'm going to
pour. White ale
is
4 minute. Okay, with Belgian yeast. Maybe it's the Belgian yeast. Who knows? Let's do this.
I don't get much of a smell out of just the bottle.
Well, it's got a nice golden color. Wow, when I poured that in there, it just went cloudy. It was all clear, and now it just went cloudy on me. Like, poof. Pretty interesting, I guess.
Yeah, there's definitely something citrusy going on there. I would go lean more towards an orange or a nectarine.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll try it and find out, huh? Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. It's almost got. I know they said it has no spices or whatever else in it.
It says spices.
Well, I thought it said something about aroma without using without the use of spices.
Wait a minute. Belgian yeast yielding a mix of clove and fruity aromas.
It's a clove, yeah.
Clove is a spice. And then at the end it says, and fruity aromas without the use of any spices.
That's what you taste near is the clove. It's almost got like a hint of cinnamon in it, but then you realize, no, that's just straight up clove. So if you don't like clove, you're not going to like this.
No, probably not. I don't know, I'm getting the citrus more than anything else.
I don't know. I can tell you this is definitely a beer I don't think I'd buy again.
No.
The cherry stout I thought was not even worth ever buying again. The Belgian winter white ale here, I'd have a better chance of buying this than I would over that, but
that is not good.
No, it's the cloves in it. If you don't like the taste of clove, then you're not going to like this at all. I mean, the one thing I can say about this beer, it is pretty smooth. The clove almost has, maybe it's just me, like a very slight cinnamon taste to it, but you can tell it's clove.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And the aftertaste isn't really that pleasant.
I'm still kind of trying to figure out what that is underneath the citrus. I mean, that orange citrus is there, and then it's like trying to get past that to find out what that other taste is. And it's like, I hear what you're saying with the clove, but there's something else in there that it's a great big question mark for me right now.
So our first review for the night is Bell's Cherry Stout. It's supposed to be a stout, which it was. The cherry in it, it's just, I guess they just put cherry juice in there or whatever else. It was really bitter. The stout tried to come out, but the cherry just said, no. I didn't like this. I couldn't even finish this beer. That's how bad I thought this beer was. It's just, I'm not much of a berry or cherry fan anyways, but sometimes if you bottle something like that, like berries or cherries, I can drink it, no problem. I just can't eat them plain. And this was just, I didn't like it, so I'm going to have to give it a big fat goose egg 0.
Ooh.
I know, that's a couple in this season for me.
This was not wonderful by any leap of the imagination. I can't quite give it the 0, only because I think if you were a bigger wine drinker, but you liked beer, I think then you might like this. I don't really like wine at all, so that really does nothing for me. So I think for that, I'm going to give it a 0.5. So 0.5.
Wow, quite low.
It wasn't wonderful.
Oh yeah. Okay, so for our next video is the Winter White Ale. This is the Belgian-inspired wheat ale. This would have been a good beer if it didn't have just clove in it. It says there's no spices, which we both think clove is a spice. I think it needed some spice. I mean, if you're gonna make it a winter ale, put some other spice in it. Put some, I don't know, cinnamon or nutmeg or something in it. Just some other kind of spice. It's drinkable. I won't buy this again in a 6-pack or a 12-pack. I think you guys need to reinvent yourself on this one here. Sorry. I'm gonna go at 1.
Ooh, okay. This as well was not good. I don't know if it's the cloves or it's like a. There is like that orange flavor that is still trying to make itself present, but it's just. It's not good. It's just not good. I think I'm going to agree with Drew's kind of assumption. I'm going to give it a 1.
Okay, Brian, so that's 2 beers, 2 reviews.
And it's 2 more reasons for you to ring that like bell like a hunchback. I stole your closing,
yes,
Drew.
you did. Till next time, everybody.
Wow.
Hey, whose video is this anyways?